So, who would have thought that chemistry would play such a big role in Diet Dr. Pepper?
You know, Michael, there is a lot more that goes on than just bubbles and a delicious taste.
Here, why don't we pop open these bottles and get this chemistry party started? Thank you, Dr. Sullivan.
Dr. Schlemmer. Why don't we first take a look at sodium benzenate? Also known as benzoate of soda, it has a molecular formula of NaC6H5CO2. Predominantly used for preserving acidic foods, sodium benzenate also doubles as a whistle mix in fireworks. Sodium benzenate is created in a laboratory. It originates from the combination of benzoic acid in a solution of hot concentrated sodium carbonate. After effervescence finishes, the mixture is evaporated, cooled, crystallized, granulated. Chemistry's role is so important in sodium benzenate in that it is created through the mixing of solutions, changing of states, and crystallizing of a solution. Now that that's over with, why don't we take a look at phenethylalanine?
I'll take over from here, Jody. Thank
Perfect.
you. Oh, yes. Phenylalanine, and no, this isn't a made-up word, is an essential amino acid with a side chain that is quite hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that it repels or fails to combine with water. Phenylalanine has the chemical formula C9H11NO2, and a deviation of this ingredient helps to comprise DNA. We all know how important DNA is, right? Okay, good. I would hope so. Unlike other ingredients found in Diet Dr. Pepper, phenylalanine is not known to be harmful and actually is used as a nutritional supplement for its antidepressant qualities. Let's swing it back over to Jody, who is going to inform us about phosphoric acid. Jody? Jody.
What? I'm awake. I promise I didn't fall asleep to your talking. Yeah. Chemistry. Okay. So another common component of Diet Dr. Pepper is phosphoric acid. Now, although Diet Dr. Pepper may claim to have 23 flavors in their beverage, the main flavor is from, well, none other than phosphoric acid, which is commonly used as a flavoring component in many colas. Much of Diet Dr. Pepper's tangy and sour taste can be attributed to this syrupy ingredient.
Ooh, syrup. So like the syrup you put on waffles and pancakes?
No, Michael. Once again, please stop interrupting. You know what? I figured out the problem. Your face is really starting to bother me. So since you seem so excited to talk, Michael, why don't you let our viewers know a little bit about aspartame?
Sure thing, Jodester. Anyway, have you ever wondered why diet sodas taste the same, for the most part, and have somehow miraculously 0 calories? I know I have. Well, this can be linked to the use of aspartame or other artificial sweeteners, found to be almost 200 times sweeter than regular sucrose. Yes, 200 times. Aspartame, with a chemical formula of C14H18N2O5, is a well-known methyl ester in the food science world. Discovered only a short time ago, aspartame was somewhat of an accidental discovery.
Wait, seriously. How do scientists just accidentally discover something? They're smarter than that, aren't they?
Well, in fact, Schmody, aspartame was initially discovered when American chemist Dr. James M. Schlatter accidentally licked his finger while he was in the middle of a lab.
Ugh, that can't be proper laboratory procedure. I remember my teacher always saying to never eat any of the chemicals. He's lucky that it wasn't anything toxic.
You're sure right about that. In fact, what Schlatter had discovered was anything but toxic. He noticed that it had a powerful, sweet flavor. Little did he know that this discovery would be so impactful later on.
You know, all this is great and all, but I'm a big fan of drinking soda when I need an energy boost. How about we take a look at caffeine?
Sounds like a plan to me. Caffeine is the best part of drinking soda.
You know, Michael, I would have never guessed it, but caffeine is actually a bitter white crystalline xanthine alkaloid that acts as a stimulant drug.
Why would you never have guessed that?
Isn't it obvious? Sodas, especially Diet Dr. Pepper, taste delicious, and straight caffeine just sounds revolting.
I swear, Jody, sometimes you say the weirdest things. Maybe we should just get back to chemistry.
Right. Anyway, so caffeine has a molecular formula of C8H10N4O2. And unlike most of the other ingredients found in Diet Dr. Pepper, caffeine is a naturally occurring ingredient that is found primarily in nature. Found in plants, teas, and get this, even chocolate. German chemist Fridolin Ferdinand Rouge discovered caffeine through the isolation of caffeine from coffee in 1820.
Let me guess. That was an accident as well?
I wouldn't put my money on it. Germans have an excellent scientific track record. I mean, take a look at Einstein and Erlenmeyer. Anyways, I'm getting off track again. I seem to do that a lot. Anyhow, along with being a stimulant and providing AP students with much needed energy late at night when we're burning the midnight oil, caffeine acts as a metabolic and nervous system stimulant. Chemistry plays such a role in caffeine in that it is a naturally occurring stimulant. From coffee beans to cocoa beans to guarana, the caffeine present in these plants acts as a natural pesticide. Pretty cool, huh?
I'd say that's pretty cool. Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. So now that we have covered caffeine and everything else that pretty much has to do with Diet Dr. Pepper, looks like we're going to have to wrap up this episode of Science Weekly.
So, see you next week. And remember, stay chemical.